There are plenty of menhirs here in Portugal, but it's not common to have 2 or 3 or more in an alignment. As a matter of fact, this alignment of 5 menhirs might be the only one like it in all of Portugal and possibly in all of Iberia. This is the Alinhamento de Monte da Têra. Let's explore. The megalithic group, or alignment, of Monte da Têra is located in the Alentejo, in the municipality of Moura. It's on private property and access is restricted. I was given permission by the landowners to visit and film the site. As you can see behind me, this is a working farm. There are sheep in this field, and there are cattle all around, and there are people working here. This is privately owned property. The owners have given me permission to film here, but they said, please don't give our location. We don't want people coming here because we've had people come here who leave rubbish and throw out cigarettes, which can cause fires, which is a real problem here in Portugal. So when you visit a prehistoric site out in the countryside, please be respectful to the owners, please be respectful to the property, and be respectful to the sites themselves. This group of 5 standing stones, or menhirs, was discovered by archaeologists Manel Collado and Leonor Rocha in 1996. It was excavated and restored by Leonor Rocha in 1998. During the excavation, she found the original sockets for 9 menhirs, which is why the 5 remaining stones are irregularly spaced. It was assumed that these menhirs dated back to the Neolithic or Chalcolithic periods, like most other megaliths in the area. However, she also excavated a necropolis, or burial site, which is only about 100 meters away. This produced many more artifacts and human remains. People were interred here after having been cremated, sometimes in ceramic pots and sometimes in kists or small stone coffins. It was also found that there had been another alignment of 9 stones on the other side of the necropolis, but this has become completely destroyed. These discoveries raise serious questions about the age of the alignment of these menhirs. The necropolis dates only to the Iron Age, around 500 BC. Were these menhirs repurposed to be aligned with the necropolis? Or were they also built during the Iron Age? It's not completely certain, but Dr. Rocha concludes that this alignment is much more recent than the other menhirs in the region, only a bit more than 2,000 years ago instead of around 6,000 years. The necropolis hasn't been restored, although the remaining menhirs have. The 5 stones stand as a marker of a place that had great significance in the final centuries before the beginning of recorded history here in Portugal. They may not be as old as other standing stones in the region, but they are just as fascinating and equally impressive. I have one more interesting thing to share with you, but before I do that, I have 3 important housekeeping announcements. First, on my website, prehistoricportugal.com, I have lots more detailed information about the alignment, as well as photographs, links, and more. Second, please do click like and subscribe. It really does help a small channel like mine. And finally, please do leave a comment. I really do love to hear your opinions, and I always try to respond to everyone. Now for the final thing. If you really are determined to visit this site and promise to be careful, go to visit the Interactive Megalithic Museum in Moura. Besides the exhibits and resources they have, which I've covered in another video, they also have a very helpful and friendly team working there who, if you ask them politely, might try to contact the landowner and request permission for you to visit. It's not a guarantee, but you might have success. And if you're not able to, at least you've visited a very interesting museum. I hope you've enjoyed this virtual visit to the alignment of Monte da Têra. Thanks for watching.